It not only could, it will. And what we saw this past weekend is just a foretaste of what is assured, guaranteed to become an increasingly complicated situation in Europe, because for now the weather is reasonably warm. It's early September. Come mid-October, the northern part of Europe is going to be descending into winter, and so the Europeans will be faced with a very difficult choice. Either stay the course with sanctions on Russia, which are destroying Europe's economies, or start pushing towards a peace, which is clearly not going to be on Ukraine's terms, but this will allow Europe to save its economy. And let me just put this energy issue into perspective. The question of cheap gas, which is what has allowed Europe to develop so successfully economically over the past 40 years, at least 50, you can stretch it back to the early 70s. The question of gas is not just about heating. The question of energy is about economic performance. And so what cheap Soviet and then Russian gas gave to the Europeans was a really important competitive edge on the global markets. Once the prices go up, not only is this going to be difficult for ordinary Europeans, where, you know, some of them will have to face the horrifying decision between feeding themselves and heating themselves, but the economic ramifications of industrial goods prices going up are going to have a long-term effect on European economies in general. Moreover, the more money that European governments will have to spend to subsidize their populations, to prevent them from going out into the streets, and there are politicians speaking openly about this, the less money Europe will have to bankroll the Ukrainian state.